What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I'm back with another dope interview. I have a person that you've seen on the screen in shows such as The Chi, as well as a lot of the Chicago Fire, I believe, or Chicago PD. Make sure I got it right. Maybe both. I'm bringing Vonzell Scott, the very talented young brother from Chicago. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Can't complain, man. How you doing?
I'm all right, hanging in there. Glad to have you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you for having me.
Definitely. Hey, no problem, man. Definitely glad to have you, man. So, a lot of people may have seen you on The Chi as one of the Wild Boys. What, the leader of the Wild Boys? Is that?
Yeah. I was the leader of the Wild Boys back season 1, episode 5. Yeah,
right.
When they were kids was walking across the street and I stopped them and had to do my thing.
Right. You got to check them, man. They got to know they can't be going through everybody's hood right there, man.
Right. Yeah. Man, I'm looking at that picture. I mean, I didn't lost so much weight. I look big in that picture.
Oh, yeah. You had your little swole on up in there there, boy. You look like you about to do some damage.
Oh, man, I was working out every day. I was, man, that day was crazy. That was my first time meeting the kids, actually. Like my first day.
Okay.
Yep,
yeah, they was little kids then too. Look how small they are right there, little Jake, man.
Yep.
They growing fast, man.
I swear they taller than me. That's crazy.
Right. Hey, remember back in the day when we was young and we would see people and they say, "I remember when you was this big."
Yeah.
That's us now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They
grow up crazy. Quick.
Yeah, definitely, man. So you from Chicago, born and raised. What was that like when you were coming up and you was a shorty like them? What was you?
Yeah, you know what? I am from Chicago. I'm from the south side of Chicago, born and raised in the Roseland neighborhood, like 123rd. Like that's where I'm from. So for me, I would always grow up. I had a basketball rim in the back, and every time I bring it out, all the neighborhood kids would come out and play ball with me or whatever. And I remember this one specific time where it was we was playing basketball, and we wanted to go play down the alley with some other kids, some older kids. And then we walked down there with our ball, and they was like, nah, y'all got to turn around. Y'all can't be over here. So we ended up going back. So with that scene, I already knew like how to play it and, how to like interpret the scene and how they were feeling in that, in that space with that, circumstance. So that was cool, man. But like, yeah, it brought me back to my childhood when I saw that script,
Yeah, that's what's up, man. The Chi definitely had a lot of real moments in it, especially early on. It was really hitting home. And I definitely could relate as well. I grew up on the south side, but I was more southeast, so around like 71st.
Okay.
Yeah, we played a lot of alley ball too, and I didn't have a rim in the backyard, but my friend down the street did. So I know exactly how I was. And then you go to the older kid, try to play there, and they'll turn your ass around.
Definitely, bro. They definitely told me like, man, no, y'all can't be over here. Like, all right, we ain't think twice. We walk right back over there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
So what was it like for you in your early school days and stuff? Where'd you go to high school, and what was some of the things that you was into and thinking about?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. So I went from a public grammar school to a Catholic high school. I went from Turner Drew Language Academy on 93rd and Princeton in Princeton Park, and I went to Brother Rice on 99th and Pulaski. So which was a different transition for me. My mother was wanting me to, get a better education going to a, private Catholic school. It was cool for me. I didn't have no issues. But at that time in my life, man, I was focused on the wrong things. I was more into getting girls and women, and
right.
I was on school too, but man, I got distracted with with my teenage looking, girl trying to get some girl stuff type
Oh
stuff.
Man. I definitely can relate. I'm a little older than you, but I was at Brother Rice for a minute because I went to Hales. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I went to Hales Franciscan, and so I was running the streets and doing stuff I shouldn't have been, and I had to go to summer school. So I
Oh
would
man.
take the bus all the way over to Brother Rice on Pulaski for one summer to take Spanish and a math class. And
Man.
then I'm out there chasing the girl because St. Rita is no
Oh, right
Mother
on 70.
McCauley. No,
Yeah,
Mother
Mother McCauley right
McCauley
next
is my
door.
sister's school. Right next door. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh wow, I'm right here next to Mother McCauley. I'm chasing the girl. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
So I messed up again. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I ain't do what I was supposed to do there for summer school because I'm still messing around. And then some of my friends was there that from
Yeah.
Hales and stuff. So I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
bro. But I had a good high school experience though, man. But all of my friends, they went to Morgan Park. So
okay.
I was over there all the time, you know. So
Yeah.
that was So my ex-girlfriend at the time was going to Morgan Park, so I was over there most of the time, you know. In high
Okay,
school.
definitely. Yeah, see, by me being in the southeast, I was either in Kenwood or High Park,
Okay.
you know, or CVS, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I definitely see, you know, how it is and stuff, man. So when you was young, was you driving and going around the city?
God, I had my first car when I was as soon as I got my driver's license in my sophomore year in high school. Got a
Same
car,
here.
just got a car and was all over. couldn't
Man,
tell
I
me
couldn't
couldn't tell
wait.
me nothing.
Right. I got mine at 16 as well. I was
Yeah.
all over too. I know I got some crazy experiences. What's a crazy experience or something that you had your young years in Chicago riding around in the city?
Oh my God. Well, I had some good and some bad. One of the bad, you know, you young, you got a pretty decent car. I had a Chevy Impala 2002.
Oh, okay.
You know, young. I'm driving. I got some sounds in the trunk. Just, you know, just being
Mm,
wild and reckless. Getting pulled over every other day. So one time I
man.
pulled over on 79th. And
Okay.
man, I got out the car, and you know, you already know how that went. You know, they thinking I
Mhm.
got drugs and everything in the car, and I ain't got nothing. I'm just, you know, enjoying. You know, I like nice things. I like my music. You know, so you know how that go. So that was
Right.
one experience I remember. You know, when I was young.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, man. I tell people a lot, man, from age 16 to probably like 22. I probably got pulled over at least 30 times.
Yeah,
By the cops in
yeah,
Chicago, and so people be like, "What?" A
yeah,
lot of times I was speeding or doing something I shouldn't have, but man, a lot of times I was just driving, you know,
yeah,
and yeah, so I
yeah.
definitely know how it is, and I know my car ain't all that thinking about it now, but in '95, I had a Cavalier.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You was rolling though. I mean, it don't even matter.
Hey, it was the year they changed from square to round.
Okay,
And
okay.
so people would be like, "Oh, what is that?" Like the
Yeah,
cars were still square instead of starting to get round.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
so at the time, I didn't think it was because I'm a big car person. I knew it wasn't all that,
yeah.
but other people treated it like it was much better than it was. So I definitely didn't turn them down, shoot them down. I let them do it.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah,
Right,
man.
right.
But
So
you know,
go ahead. My
no, I was
bad.
gonna say it's all a learning experience. You know, we live and we learn. We go through things in life, and we just we move forward. You know, don't let it
Mhm.
hinder us, and you just learn from it. That's all.
Right. Yeah, because I know when I got in the car, we started exploring all over the city, man, and getting into stuff. And
Yeah,
because normally you stay in your little part,
yeah,
before you driving, or once you driving, you all over the place.
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, that was something.
That
So after high school, you went to college, right? You went to Northern, didn't you?
yeah. I went to NIU.
Okay, that's where
Man,
my sister graduated from.
really? Oh,
Yeah, I've been down
what year did she graduate?
Man, my sister's old,
Oh, okay.
man. Yeah, my sister old, man. She
okay.
10 years older than me. So
Oh,
she
okay. All right. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah, she was
yeah.
definitely gone. Okay, yeah, but yeah, man, I went to NIU 2009 to 2011. I didn't get to finish, but it was a good experience. I had a
Right.
real good. But I was like some of the best times of my life at NIU.
Man,
Yeah,
definitely. That's in
yeah.
normal, right?
It's in DeKalb.
The
DeKalb.
cow.
Yeah,
Okay.
DeKalb. Nothing but cornfields up there.
Man, it is,
Yeah,
man. A lot of people don't realize that's pretty much Illinois, other than Chicago area.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a lot of
So,
that. So,
but yeah, it
yeah,
was cool, man. I don't regret going to college, man. I encourage people to experience that. Now
yeah,
with this COVID, it'll be different experience, but still, still go do it, enjoy it. Be on your own, make your own decisions. It helps you grow up. You know,
hey, facts, man. Yeah,
yeah,
I ended up not going away at first, so I
yeah,
had went to Columbia College, Chicago,
okay,
downtown,
yeah,
and was studying film and recording engineering and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
acting classes and stuff. Then, and this is back in '96.
Okay,
So I went there for like about 3 years, and then I ended up going to Wilberforce University in Ohio,
okay, that's
which
dope.
is a HBCU.
Yeah.
Shoot, man, all I did was damn near party the whole time, man. I can't. We had a great time there.
Hey, it be like that, man. I didn't have my days, man. Like I didn't have
Yeah,
yeah. Like
yeah,
partying on Mondays, like man, what are you doing, man? Focus.
right. Yeah, it's a little harder, man.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
wasn't so structured in high school that as soon as I got away, I was going wild, but
yeah,
it was a lot harder though, when you there and it's just constantly all around everybody doing
yeah,
stuff. Like,
yeah. You get so distracted with everybody, people. You want to go out and do things, meet people. It's just
yeah.
like man, you can get easily distracted and get into the wrong things quick. And like man, you going there? Oh, okay, I'm gonna come over there too. It's just you got to
Mm,
really be have your blinders on and just focus.
that's the truth. That is
Yeah.
definitely
So
the truth.
yeah.
Um, so after college, what was your life? What was the direction it was heading? What were you thinking about?
Oh
And how
man,
long
so
before you
when
got
I
into acting?
yeah, so I left NIU 2011, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. I had to take a look, like a long look in the mirror, and be honest with myself. So I know I needed some money, so I started working these odd jobs. Man, I was working at the Horseshoe Casino as a
You know
valet attendant,
where that
for a
is.
while.
I actually
Um,
got that job at one point too, but
really,
I filled it out, and they didn't
yeah.
call me for like 3 years later and said I got it. By then, it was
It was too late.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it
yeah.
was too late.
But
Yeah,
they
I
make
feel you.
good money though, man. You get good money as a
Yeah, it
valet.
was it was cool. It was cool. It wasn't bad. I had some good experiences, and I made some pretty decent money from my time that I was there. But I just was getting like, man, I'm like, what am I doing? Like I wasn't happy.
Right,
I
right.
wasn't happy. So I just one day, I was talking to some family and my cousins or whatever, and I was just like, man, I want to try something. I want to try to do something that I think I can be good at, but I'm kind of like nervous about it, so I'm gonna try to go for it. So that's when I like got into student films and training and uh, learning how to be an extra on TV. Like I was just learning like little stuff. So I did like background work for TV shows in Chicago for 6 months. For six
Okay.
months, I did it because I wanted to learn like the language on set, how actors were, like how everything is ran. Like I got on there to learn, not to be like, hey, I'm in the background of this TV show. Like, look at me. It wasn't none of
Right,
that.
right.
I just wanted to
Like on the
learn.
job training in a way.
Exactly. So I made
Right,
sure I got in and out. I didn't want to be labeled as an extra actor or a background actor. So I got in and out, learned what I needed to learn, and got out. And then I got some real training. Went to Acting Studio Chicago, trained under Morocco Omari for a while. Did some on camera acting classes with Blue Door Collective with Sarah Clark. Like I was just like trying different things and building my resume up.
hmm
And that's when I met with Michelle Hayes, which is my current agent. I've signed with her in 2014, and I've been with her ever since. And she gave me an opportunity when I was doubting myself. And since then, it's just been, fireworks. Like I've been booking, and I've been on Chicago Fires, The Shy, Chicago Med for an episode. So it's just that constant grind and motivation to just keep going and know that it's not going to happen overnight. So it takes 10 years to become an overnight success. So
Right. That's
so
true.
it was just a process, man. Like I had to learn a lot. It's just
Yeah.
long journey to get to where I'm at now, and I'm appreciative on what I've learned and what I could have did different. But I'm grateful for it all.
Yeah, definitely. And all y'all that's listening and watching, man, listen to that, man. You got to put in the work.
Yeah.
Like you say, it take 10 years to be an overnight success. Like what do they say? Hurry up and wait in this business. So,
Yeah.
you know, you got to put in the work. And,
Yeah.
you know, definitely. So like I could relate as well with how you went to like on the job training, so to speak. That's what I did when I wanted to do stand-up comedy. Is I started going to shows and watching professionals. And although I would meet them and talk with the guys or going to see Bill Bellamy or different people, whatever, you know, I'm really not there just to laugh. I'm watching you. I'm studying, you know, and I'm taking notes and learning. And
it's a craft.
It's a craft. It is, and you have to put in the work. And so definitely, if somebody wants to be good, you definitely got to put in the work. And I mean, what do they say? It take like what 10,000 hours?
10,000 hours. Yeah,
There you
10,000
go.
hours. Yeah,
To master something.
minimum.
Right. So
Yeah.
you know, people got to be willing to put in the work. What role did you get that made you really feel like, okay, I can do this, it's working out, I'm on the way?
You know what? My first one, my first big network role, which was on Chicago Fire. That was with Claire Simon, the casting director in Chicago, Claire Simon. I remember going in for a job for Chicago PD prior to Chicago Fire, and I completely bombed it. Like I was terrible. Like when I went into the audition, couldn't remember lines. I got nervous, was breathing hard. Like it was just the worst. And she gave me another opportunity to come in and audition for Chicago Fire. And I told myself, like, man, I got to be prepared. Like I can't go. I want to be taken seriously. So I made sure I prepared and I went over the scene many times and I went in there and like killed it. I was on fire. And she noticed that. She wrote an article on me on her website about that, about the experience. And I just learned that, you know, sometimes you just have to get over those fears and channel your nerves into positive energy that can help you, you know, get through, you know, auditions or whatever it is you might go through in life. So, you know, with that experience, man, I felt like that was my biggest one because it was a learning lesson. And when I got on set, you know, we all get butterflies, you know, so it was like 100 people in that one room watching me do my scene, you know, so it was like, you know, a little nerves, but man, I got through it and I'm like, man, I can do this. This is where I want to be, you know, so I made that decision right then and there when I was doing that scene.
Okay, that's dope, man. That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. I like how you took that somewhat of a not a failure, but not doing your best as a learning lesson, not as giving up. You know, and that's the thing. Like I tell my son, especially whenever we make mistakes, that's just an opportunity to learn from it and come back stronger. You know, the one thing about life is we all gonna face adversity. That's the only thing guaranteed. Something gonna happen. What are you gonna do? You gonna fold or you gonna get stronger?
Facts.
You know, sometimes adversity is more serious than others, but what you gonna do is the same thing. You gonna fold or you gonna adapt and get stronger. That's the only thing that separate people is what you do afterwards.
Exactly.
You know, that's dope.
I knew I wouldn't forgive myself if I just quit or just like said, nah, I don't think this is for me. You know, I gotta keep going. Like I gotta see, you know, I gotta like put myself out there. You know, I ain't gonna let one situation, you know, put me down and like say I don't ever want to do this again. Like, nah, I'm from the south side of Chicago. We keep hustling, we keep grinding.
Hey, facts, man. Facts. Built different. I know when people say that, they be like, no, man.
That's
you
fact.
grow up facing adversity. Whether it's telling you gotta go and you can't play ball, what you gonna do? Go sit at home or you gonna go find somewhere else and still work on your game? You know what I mean?
Right.
It was times I couldn't shoot, I couldn't do nothing. They wouldn't let me play. They wouldn't pick me on the team. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go find somewhere else to play, work on my game. Next time I come, I'm hitting shots and doing this. Y'all surprised? Yeah. You ain't gonna do nothing but make me better.
Exactly.
You know
it just light a fire under us, man. What they want us to do? Go cry in the corner or something? Nah, we're gonna keep going.
Right. Ain't no quit. Ain't no quit in you, man. Hey, I may not win. I may not, you know what I'm saying, always come on top, but I ain't gonna quit because that's something that you can control. Everybody don't always win. But you can control if you a quitter or not, or if you give up. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I ain't gonna quit, man. A lot of stuff happened. in life. I may not always be the best or come out on top, but I'm about to give it my best. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Go down
yeah,
swinging. So, yeah,
always,
that's what's up. Yeah.
always.
What's up when you saw that they had a show called The Shy in The Shy, and you got a role in the first season?
Man,
One of the leaders of the Wild Boys crew.
you know what? So I saw the post in 2016, and I sent it to my agent Michelle. I'm like, man, they doing a show in Chicago about Chicago. Like, I gotta get on this. I gotta do that. I gotta get on this. So what ended up happening was I end up getting out an audition for the first round of auditions, and I auditioned to be Brandon. Um, and
Man,
which
that would
which
have been dope.
yeah, which they had a whole different cast at first. I think it was Jason Weaver. It was a whole different who we saw, from the shot. It was a whole different people, whole different like set of people. So I auditioned to be Brandon. I remember doing the funeral scene and one other scene, the kitchen scene or something like that. And then I didn't get that, of course. And then January of 2016, I got an audition to be Reg. So when I did that audition, I get a call from my agent saying, "Hey, they wanted to put you on hold for Reg. You want to check a veil?" Like, okay, I'm like, okay, cool. So then I find out that my homie, Barton Fitzpatrick, who actually played the character Reg, is on hold too for that character. So I hit him up on my Facebook like, bro, we on hold. It's just me and you on hold for this role, bro. Like, one of us got to get it. Like, come on, bro, let's do this. Like, so one of us got to get it. I hit him up. So then a week passed by. We don't hear nothing. So I call Michelle called me. My agent Michelle called me. She was like, I'm sorry they took you off hold. I'm like, oh man, it's all good. It's cool. So I hit up Bart in his inbox saying, bro, they let me off. I think you got it. He was like, man, I don't know, man. I ain't hear nothing yet. Next thing I know, an hour later, he's like, bro, they called me. I booked the role. So I was like, man, I'm happy for you, bro. Like, and then that's when Reg, you saw the character Reg. That's when he took off from that. So like
he did. That blew him up, man.
Yeah.
He didn't look back, and he nailed it too.
He nailed it, and he played it so much different than I would have played it. So I'm like, man, you killed that, bro. Like I'm looking like, wow, you killed that. So then 4 months later, I get a call. They wanted to see me again for this role that I got, the leader of the Wild Boys, and I went in person, auditioned, and I booked it, man, and it was over from there. Like, yeah, so everything happens for a reason. Every role not for you, and I understand that.
True.
Now, and I'm rooting for everybody. Like, I don't hate. I want to see everybody win. Seriously.
Right. It's enough success for everybody,
Exactly.
And so it all happens, like you say, for a reason. So
yeah, definitely.
You say that's your boy. How did you all meet? You and Bart?
We met at an industry event at the Godfrey Hotel. I remember meeting him, and we was on the top talking, and we were talking about acting and where we taking classes at, and we'll see each other again, and we connected on social media. And that was in the summer before the auditions, before we even got the audition. So everything just happens for a reason, man. It's crazy.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
They say what Omari Hardwick and what's his name that just passed away? Chadwick was friends. Yeah. And so one book Power, the other book the movies and stuff. So you never know how it may end up happening, but
that's true.
You never know, man. So things happen, like you say, for a reason, man. So
So I'm grateful for it all, man. Like the wins and the losses, man. So we, you just got to keep going and just take it.
Mm-hmm. What's some of your memories from working on The Shy? What's a couple things you could share about that experience and all of that?
Man, because so that, like I said in the beginning, that was my first time meeting all the kids. Kevin and Papa and Jake.
And they were still little then too.
They were still little, bro. And that was my.
They did a good job.
Oh, they did an amazing job.
A lot of lines to remember.
Yeah. So I remember, like, when I first got to set, I remember we got in this van. I got picked up first, and then they went around and got like the rest of the cast to film the scene. And then they got in, and I saw them, and they looked at me, and they ain't say nothing. But I remember them just like roasting each other, like outside of like the scene. They were just going in on each other, like just And I remember like all of
Really
that vividly. Yeah. I just remember all of that vividly. And I remember after I filmed the scene, well, we took a lunch break mid scene, and we went back, and I was standing in line next to Michael Epps, Jake, who played the character Jake, and me and him like going back and forth with each other, just talking stuff in each other. And I was in his face, he was in my face. We were just messing around in line. Everybody looking at us like we crazy. We were just being, just in it, like
right, because he from Chicago also.
He is, yeah. He from out. I think he from out west. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He from out west. Everybody, all the kids is from Chicago except for Kevin.
Kevin. Yeah.
Alex Hibbert. Yeah, he's from. He's not from out Chicago.
Right.
Oh, it was cool, man.
Shimon, that's Papa, right? Shimon.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know he was from Chicago.
Yeah, he's from Chicago too. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he killed it in season 1, definitely.
Yeah. Everybody fell in love with that character, Papa. It was when I read the script, I'm like, Papa, like, what's going on with this? I'm like, who is Papa? Like, oh, that's a kid. Like, that's a kid named Papa. Okay. So I understood it,
Right, Big Papa, Big Papa. Yeah.
So it was fun. It was fun filming with them, man. They a lot of fun on set and off set.
Who had the best jokes, man? They roasted each other. Who was the funniest?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest, man. Jake, Michael Epps had the best jokes because he got that.
Chicago.
He got that Chicago. I'm on you, like, and I'm gonna keep talking, and you ain't gonna. I'm not gonna let you up to breathe,
Right.
So he was on me, like we was going back and forth, and I saw them going, But he got it. He got it. I give it to him.
And that kind of portrayed on the screen that he kind of a little bit over them and a little bit in the show, kind of like, Kev, the main, kid out of the 3, but like, it seemed like Jake might have them hands for him if he did more them jokes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got it all. He the package, like he the whole Chicago package,
Definitely.
Yeah,
so, definitely.
It was fun, man. I had a good time with them, man. Like real good time.
Yeah, so you think the Wild Boys are gonna return? What you think?
Oh man, you know what, man? Anything can happen, man. You know what?
You didn't get killed.
I didn't get killed, man. I got stripped butt naked, in that trap house. But
my your boy Reg Bart came through, did you dirty, man?
He came through.
Why y'all eating Italian Fiesta, boy? I'm like, oh my God, they got the Fiesta on deck. This is real.
Yeah,
this
bro.
show is real.
Yeah, bro. They came in, man. Like that was crazy, bro. That whole day was crazy. That was fun though when we filmed that too, though. But I read the script. I'm like, oh man, they about to come in and rob us and stuff like that. I had to sign a nudity rider, and am I comfortable getting fully naked? I'm like, yeah, that's cool, man. It's a show. It's real. Anything can happen, so it's cool, man. But wow, bro. I can't believe that was what? We in 2022. That was 4 years ago. That's crazy.
Time fly, man.
Man, that is crazy. Fly.
Yeah, did you have to put on a little sock for your
See, with that I did, but it was coming off. It kept coming off. So yeah, and it was a closed set, so it was cool though.
Right.
You got to be a real actor and just let anything happen, bro. Like,
right.
Come off, you can't, whatever. So
they wasn't trying to focus in on you.
No.
So that's a good thing.
It was cool. Shout out to the director who directed that episode, Darren Grant. Like, me and him still cool. We still talk to this day.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I saw that you also had some other projects you was working on. Tell us a little bit about this. This was a short, and you playing a death row inmate. What's up with this?
Yeah, man. So this was pre like Keith, pre Wild Boys. This was on my come up time. So I was doing student films, and this was one of the films I booked at Columbia College called Execution: The Last Words. Yeah. Shout out to Cody Packer. He was the director for that. So yeah, it was just like sort of like a documentary about like your execution and the executioner's, the person getting executed's last words on on death row. And so it was like 14 of us, and I did mine, and it was real. It was hard because you had to like learn how to. You preparing to die basically. So it's like, man, like how do I really react to this? So that was like on the
deep.
Yeah. It was deep for me, I played it how I thought it should be played,
Yeah. Where did they film this at Columbia?
This was on the corner of, I want to say 16th and Wabash at the Columbia Center, or the Columbia building where they film, like, have different productions. and they built the set in that building.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, they teach you all. Columbia has expanded it so much since when I was there. They already had a bunch of buildings everywhere and the theater and all of that stuff. But wow, Columbia, I got some experiences there too, man. And the dorm and stuff there and the partying and stuff. And I was there in 96, man. It was like in the golden years, 96, 97, 98.
You was in the prime years, man.
Yeah, man. That was, man, we had some times, man. I think we even had, I think Common was there during that time, taking some classes or something, you know, for a minute. So
yeah, that's cool. That's what's up, man. Like, you meet different people. You never know who gonna turn into what. Like, that's why I say, man, you got to be good to everybody you meet. You know, treat the janitor like the CEO. Like, you never know.
Hey, facts, man. That is facts right there.
Never know.
Yeah. Another thing I saw, man. I'm trying to think. Did I see this on your Twitter that you did a recreation of Power when he over here talking with Tasha and
man,
her ass up, Tasha?
Man,
what the hell you doing? Yeah.
Hey, man, I had it in my
heart. Did a good job though.
Hey, I appreciate it. I had it in my heart to recreate that scene, man. Like when I saw that, I'm like, man, this scene is like this is a goat. Like this scene is goated. Like I had to recreate that scene. So I hit up my friend that I know. She's an actress, Aisha Rochelle. I'm like, hey, you want to do this scene? Like, I really want to recreate this scene. She's like, yeah, let's do it. I don't care. Let's create. So I hit up my cousin. He's like, man, I'll film it for you. We went to my homie apartment in West Loop, and then we shot it, man, and we put it out there. And I didn't know how people was gonna take it. You know, I just did what I just tried to recreate exactly how it went. I ain't try to like add my own thing. I wanted to do exactly what was done in the show. So man, I put it out there, and people was like, "Oh my God, that was so good!" Like, bro, like you need to do more of those. I'm like, damn, y'all really love it. Okay, let me see what I can do. So I haven't done one since, but man, I might get back into it one day, to be honest with you. But I'm glad people like love that skit, like for real. People still talk about that skit to this day.
Yeah, you did a good job, man. Did you hear anything back from that after you did that from like any offers or anything of that nature?
No, you know what? I tried to like post it on Instagram and blow it up on Twitter and tag everybody in it, but you know, nobody who's on the show like said anything about it. I did hear from one of the production workers. He's a grip on the show. He said he liked it, but that's about it. It didn't get to Ghost or Tommy or anybody on the show. But it's cool, man. Like you put yourself out there, people will see it one day. I'm just it's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
I'm trying to get. I thought I had it pulled up over here, but it didn't. I'm trying to get it set up over here now, but I tried to play a little bit of it over here.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
Yeah, but I'll have it fixed before you get up off of here. But okay. Yeah, you did a good job. I'll play a little clip of it before. I think I got it fixed over here. Nah, it was on your. Here it is, right here.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this right quick. It's 2-minute clip, so I ain't gonna play the whole thing. Y'all make sure y'all check this brother out on Instagram as well as on Twitter. You can find him at Vonzell Scott on Instagram as well as the same on Twitter. So definitely support this brother. He out there doing big things, and you definitely enjoy checking out some of the content that he got on here. Here's a look at his Instagram. Let's check out a little bit of this clip.
What the fuck, Ghost? You broke into my apartment?
Tasha, you lost your fucking mind?
Excuse me?
I said you must have fucking lost your mind if you got our son in your fucking daycare moving well.
Oh, so now he's your son. Well, just a minute ago, you shoved a damn gun in the boy's face like he was one of your corner boys that was short.
Tasha, look me in my motherfucking eye and tell me you don't have our son running product out of that damn daycare of yours.
He's not running product in the daycare.
What the fuck? Tasha.
He's my child, so it's none of your goddamn business.
None of what you do gets him locked up or shot.
That's the point, Ghost. I'm making sure he doesn't get locked up or shot.
Tasha, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Hey, man, you was doing it, man. You had the ghost face and everything ready. Your ass was heated on this ass, boy.
Oh, man, that brought back memories, but I had a good time doing that, man. Dang.
Yeah,
and I shot it that night. edited that night and put it out that morning, man. I wanted to put it out that quick. I did it myself, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
take it you obviously watched the show. What you think about Tasha and how she had him running product? People, it's a team Tasha out there thick, but I think they in denial. Tasha ain't no good, man.
Tasha ain't no good at all, man.
Yeah.
Like
Not that Ghost is good, because they love to say Ghost's heart was in the right place is the thing. He did bad things, but he always tried not to, and he did what he did as a means to an end. Not saying it was justified, but he didn't want to be a drug dealer. He used that as a stepping stone to get to where he wanted, where they like doing that and living that life.
Yeah. For me, the most the most messed up thing, one of the most messed up things that I think that Ghost like did was when I think when they were in that hotel when he was out to kill Felipe Lobos, and then I guess he was no, I forgot where they were, but he told Tasha, he was like, Tasha, please, I just lost the love of my life. Like telling that to his wife. I'm like, bro, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Ooh, like, I thought that was horrible, man. But that was
he
good.
should have said that to her. If that's how you felt, you need to keep that one to yourself. You know,
well,
you can't tell your wife that while y'all still married, y'all ain't even divorced and had time between it yet. You know,
right? Yeah, man. So I'm like, whoo, yeah.
You been keeping up with book 2 and 3?
Yeah, I've been watching every episode, man. I love, man. The writing on that show is amazing, man, and the acting is incredible. Like Kane, like, man, he out of control on this season. Like, I didn't know I knew he was a talented actor, but man, he really showing himself on this character Kane. Tariq, everybody killing it. Even Mary J. Like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they all doing what they supposed to do. I give it to them, man.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they're like Zeke, people talk about, oh, well, he looks slow or dumb. Well, that's the character. He's doing a good job. If you believe this man is slow or dumb, he's doing a good job because he ain't remembering all these lines and he's slow or dumb or whatever. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's hard. I mean, I think what he's doing is extremely hard. You know, especially if he's making himself sound dumb, look dumb, whatever. And he like that in real life. Oh, he's killing it. He's really
definitely
killing it.
Yeah, so I give him his props on that. Yeah, I may make jokes and stuff, but that's what I do. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I still know from behind the scenes, you know what I mean, that he is doing a good job. And you know, as the actor, you can only do what the script tell you to do. You can't go in and start rewriting the script and stuff like you know, and telling them what they gonna do as a director and stuff. That's not how the business go.
Exactly.
Sometimes a lot of fans and different people will say, "Oh, he should have did this or that, man," and he would get fired.
Exactly. He going against what the script say, or you know, I mean, you can improv a little bit, but you don't change the story. You can't change the story, you know. So
right. Yeah. It's somebody's job writing that. So what you gonna just better and tell all of this or that? You ain't Robert De Niro or something or Denzel. You get that level, baby. You know, there's very few of them, though.
Right. Exactly. But I can't wait for Tommy's season, Power Force, to come out, man. I'm waiting for that. You know, I got a lot of friends that's gonna be on that show, and you know, I'll audition for it. I ain't get it, but you know, hopefully they get renewed for season 2, and I'm able to bring my talents to that show one day, man. I'm gonna pray on it, manifest it.
Definitely. I got a small little spot up in there. And
stuff.
yes,
you did, man. Congratulations to you on that. Yeah, I remember seeing that post that you got that. I remember.
I'll be in there for about 2 minutes. If you blink, you might miss me though.
Hey, it's all good. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, definitely. It was fun though. Good experience. It was cold, in February, so that was the only probably drawback of it all, is it was cold. Other than that, it was a fun experience, and my son was there and different things, so I'm glad to get him a little exposure, see different things and stuff. That's what's up. He came away from all of this stuff thinking about going into either behind the scenes or in front of the camera. So
you inspired him, huh?
Yeah. I mean, or he got inspired. I don't know if he pay attention to me. He's a teenager. But I'm glad he got that. When you was getting into this business or before, who inspired you, or what actors do you look into as something that you may want to be or get to be on that level?
You know what? Prior to like me actually like pursuing acting, man, I'm a big Jim Carrey fan. Like I used to love In Living Color growing up, man, and how he was him like this crazy character on that show, man. And
I love it too.
yeah, like every
Love
character he
impersonation.
transforms into, yeah, I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I was a big like Jim Carrey fan, and like now seeing like Michael B. Jordan transition from The Wire until he is now, like that's inspiring for me. You know, seeing where he came from, like and like of course Denzel and everybody, man. It's so many people I can name, man. I'm taking pieces from everybody, like and just like using that as my inspiration and motivation to keep going. You know, so
Right. There ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That's
yeah.
Anybody you would really like to work with if you had the chance, whether it's actor, director, any project you would love to get on. I mean, I know you said Power Force. Anything?
You know, I really want to work with. I've been trying to like put myself out there. You know, and I'm praying to God that they hear my blessings. But I'm really trying to work with director Deon Taylor. He's about to shoot and film the story about Senator John Lewis, Congressman John.
Okay.
And I really want to put myself out there to play John Lewis, man. You know, I feel like I'll kill it. You know, I look like him when he was.
I was just about to say you look like him when he was younger.
Yeah, man. And
Now
I feel
that you
like,
say
man,
that,
kill that, man. You know, so I'm trying to put myself out there. You know, hopefully I'll get a chance to work with Deon Taylor one day, man. You know.
okay.
So,
Well, let's put that out there, Deon Taylor, man. You got to check this young man out. He got the acting chops, man. He got
yes,
the
sir.
look. Let's make it happen. And anybody out there and watching, send him a message. Say you found his John Lewis.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I just got to manifest. You know.
Definitely.
Yes,
Any projects you working on? I see you have a project. What, Hyde Park? What was that about?
Yes,
That's
sir. Yeah, well, we filmed that. I filmed my scene back in September 2021. And you know, it was different for me. I took on a role I don't normally take, which was cool, you know. But I'm all about telling the story, and mostly it was about this this Nigerian guy who was on trial for shooting this Uber driver, and he was on brink of deportation, and he had this lawyer try to keep him from deporting back to his country. And shout out to Kenneth Okoli and Mark Harris and everybody behind that project. Like, they did an amazing job, and I played a small role in telling that story. Yeah,
that's what's up.
What's up. We filmed it. We actually filmed it in Hyde Park in Chicago.
And that's a true story.
No, I don't believe it's not a true story. It was just something they wrote it, and it's not. It's not a true story.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So I know you trying to continue your acting career, but in the meantime, you also making a real difference. So you just became a firefighter, am I right?
So yeah, man. So I completed the fire academy back in January of 2021, man. It was something I had the opportunity to do, and I felt like I could do it, and I felt like I would, best to serve my community by, doing something I like doing, and I gave it a shot and finished it, and but I haven't started working as an actual firefighter yet because I still have to do about 6 to 8 more months of EMT medic training. I got the fire side behind me, but not like the emergency medical part. So if you get a fire, I know what to do. But if you get hurt, hey, I'm gonna be looking like, man, I don't know what to do. So that's another class I got to take. But yeah, I completed that, man.
Wow. So you ready to run into burning buildings and save some lives, huh?
I can do it. I know how to know what to do.
That's deep right there, man. That's real, man.
Yeah, man. It is. It was tough for me. Like, man, like. When we was going through our practicals every Saturday morning, I'm like, man, I'm really doing this. Like, I'm really putting out fires and doing like some real life stuff. So.
Right. What made you? How did you get into that to become a fire? What made you inspire that? Did 9/11 affect you or any of that stuff, or just?
You know what? I knew I didn't. It felt like it was a challenge for me because I don't know. I just felt like. That's like the the manliest thing you can do, like, you know, going in, saving people, and like you gotta be brave and courageous to do something like that. And I felt like it's a part of me, like I could do that, like save lives and help people. And you know, I'm like, okay, well, during the pandemic, I had an opportunity to join the fire academy, so I did. You know, so I'm like, okay, let me give it a shot. So that's how everything happened, you know. So I'm just grateful and glad I did, and you know, I'm glad I know how and know what to do if a situation like that occurs. You know?
That's what's up, man. Yeah, that definitely is a tough, manly, you know, gutsy thing to do, man.
Yeah,
Most people see a fire, you run away.
Yeah,
you gonna run in there.
Yeah. We had multiple women in the academy too, like holding their weight. Like, you know, it's a lot of women firefighters out there too. A lot of women firefighters out there. Shout out to them too.
Right. And when we say manly, we don't necessarily mean man, but tough. You know what I mean?
Tough.
Yeah. So yeah, good way to put that as well, because I don't want people to think it's chauvinistic or only men.
We need our women firefighters. They, you know, definitely. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Especially now you really gonna be part of Chicago Fire.
Man, that'll be a blessing if I can come back. You know, my character ain't been on there since 2015. So I mean, hey, clear assignment. If it's, you know, something to come up, like, hey, I'm ready. You know,
right? So, you got an authentic fireman ready.
Right.
So yeah, definitely, man. Anything you want to say before we wrap this up? Anything you working on, or you want to tell people about before we go? Check out.
Yeah, I just want to tell people, like, you know, actors, whoever, like, you know, if it's something you want to accomplish, just put in the work. Like like the stuff that you want to do in life is not gonna happen overnight, and you know, you'll have your help. People will help you try to get there, but it's up to you. You know, if you want to get to a point where you feel like you're at a success level and you know you feel accomplished, so just keep going, like keep pushing, like let nobody stop you from doing what you're gonna do. It's important, like, you know, all you got is you. So just take your talents, take what you know how to do, and build off of it. Life is too short to short yourself, so just go after it. Seriously.
Hey, that's facts right there. Good advice, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
and everybody out there listening, man. Hey, success don't come overnight. You got to put in the work, whatever it is you're trying to do. So definitely, man. So yeah, man. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you coming through, taking the time. Busy day, busy schedule. I wish you all the best for your career moving forward. Hey, no problem, man. Definitely, I wish you to be safe in your future career as firefighter. And also, a lot of people don't know Steve Buscemi, who has been in a lot of Adam Sandler movies, as well as he was in Reservoir Dogs, so many things. He was a New York firefighter before he became an actor.
Wow.
So hey,
people come from all different walks of life, you know.
It's true, man. So hey, man, you may be the next one. Wish all the best for you in your future, and appreciate you again for coming through.
Thank you for having me on the show, man. I appreciate it, man.
Hey, no problem. And if you ever want to come and talk power, man, you're more than welcome, man, to come on through. And we'll talk about what Tariq and all of these people is doing, man.
Yeah, might have to do that on the season finale, man. Like I already know it's gonna be something crazy.
So. Definitely. Mark my words. I think Kane is about to die in this next episode.
So soon? You think the next one? Oh man.
I think so, man. I don't want him to, but I think his days are numbered. I like his character and what he brings to the show, but they making him make so many mistakes. I think that somebody gotta go soon, and it's either him or Zeke.
Zeke, or Professor, what's her name? Milgram? What's her?
Right. She's gotta have it. Professor, she's gotta have it.
You gotta go too. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So them three is on the chopping block. Zeke, his story, they ain't gonna let no happy endings ride in power.
No.
Professor can't get enough. She done did too much. So she definitely gonna have to get more. Gonna have to get it. And Kane, he keep making too many mistakes. His days is numbered. He he don't know what he doing. He
True.
crossed too many people without even realizing it. So, you know.
True, yeah. We'll see, man. I can't wait to see, you know. So
yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Well, man, hey man, you have a great evening.
Yes,
I appreciate you, and you know, be safe out there.
yes, sir.
And,
You too, man.
hey, no problem. Yeah, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.